that has been out for a while. As I said, this is my current go-to kind of build that I'm working on, right? Take two. That is amazing. That's why. This is the King Arms PDW 9mm AR. If you're trying to find parts for this, it's really hard to, but it's usually because you're looking for the wrong airsoft gun. So this is considered a PDW. PDW stands for personal defense weapon. Ideas. This could be like a SBR as well, or a submachine gun, or an AR pistol. Many different classifications, but in the world of manufacturers, they're distributing it, and distributors as well. They distribute this as a PDW. A 6mm BB, being that it's airsoft, and it's going to have the pistol style mags, or I think MP5 mags is what it's using. Anyway, I'll show you the barrel. This is the outer barrel that goes over the inner barrel. No, at the moment, but when it comes to external parts, it gets a little tricky, such as the outer barrel. The outer barrel, unfortunately, did not work properly. I could not get this M-LOK suppressor off, and it was a pain in the butt. It actually came unscrewed. So they do actually have something out there. Matrix makes it. Outer barrels that actually detach the same way that this one detaches. And it's a counterclockwise thread of about, I believe it's about, so yeah, it's like a 16mm. It's bigger than 14mm on the receiver side. So it's pretty hard to find anything else out there. But I want you to know something. This barrel, you can just replace with an M4 barrel. So right here is going to be your typical, this is your typical M4 barrel right here. All right, this is the PDW style barrels where they screw on pretty much to the end. They're a lighter barrel. Typically, most M4 barrels are a little heavier, so that's the issue sometimes. So this is just pretty much like a barrel extension with a unique, and it's not a barrel extension, don't quote me on that. It is a custom barrel extension because it has a like 16mm type thread on the end here. That is not 14mm as far as I know, because I've put a 14mm end on, and it just slides right in and out where this screws in. So this is actually a thicker threads. I think it's like 16 or 19mm or so, something weird like that. Maybe even 24. I don't know, but Matrix makes this conversion. If you want this conversion, you can go to eBike and get this style conversion, that connection. Or you can do what I'm gonna do and just get a M4 barrel, and just a typical M4 barrel. This is a VFC branded one from my Avalon, and this actually fits in there. It's just obviously is way longer than I want. I use an APS barrel for my Demolition Rants AR. It went in there. My VFC Avalon was compatible with that. I'm worried that the compatibility is not going to be that good, but I'll find out soon. I'm going to try out a Lancer Tactical M4 barrel length. I'm going to utilize pretty much this tracer unit. So this is a very popular tracer unit. Yeah, so I was right. So this is a 6mm with a the X-Cortec tracer unit. I had to customize this one myself. And I took this spring and I put that in there so I can have the pressure to push it against the other end, because it had a power-up barrel, meaning that there was another barrel on the inside of this. So when you extend it, you have the BB actually going through a barrel. Well, I don't like that personally. I want to have my own barrel extension that continues. So as you see, I'm going to have this, and then we're going to kind of go into here like that, right? And then that's how that works, right? There's 5, so 5.5 would actually be perfect. But things get tricky, and this is why this isn't named Tinker Tuesday, because as you see, it just takes a lot of tinkering to sometimes figure things out. And this is just like my favorite thing to do though in the whole world, is just to tinker and figure things out as I go. Okay, yeah, so a couple things real quick. These are all the parts that I've been pretty much talking about this whole time. I want to show you these. So first we're going to go ahead and have our silencer cap. This actually goes onto the stock barrel. This should fit no problem to your PDW. I haven't tried it myself. Actually, I haven't tried any of these parts necessarily. I've just done enough research to feel pretty pretty confident. Website you go ahead and order from, you usually can email them and ask them before you order, but these are pretty good, you know, suggestions. But with that being said, don't hold me to it. First thing is going to be that cap. That's for the stock barrel, so you can put it on that suppressor that I showed you that comes on the stock barrel. Option 2, of course, the SBR. You can go ahead and make sure you have the SBR that I'm actually talking about. That'll be probably more accurate. Then you have the Matrix barrel conversion kit, and that allows for you to change out the stock barrel. I think that's going to work really good if you don't mind having a longer barrel. It's like 7.5 to 7.5 to 9 inch barrel. And then the option that I'm doing, which actually just using a shorter M4 barrel. So those are your different options there. So, and then of course there is this last thing, the suppressor, and the suppressor is just an option that you could do to extend the barrel. You could do barrel extensions if you want, but this is the barrel that I'm using, or the extension rather, because it has a tracer unit on the end that you could also use. That spring insert, which a spring insert that you could use is just going to be a regular M100 or M190. It's just enough spring to put in there and fit a inner barrel through. Check it out, see what works, and stay tuned in for every Tuesday. We're doing Tinker Tuesday, kind of like this, and Wednesdays we're going to do kind of a news broadcast, 5-minute video of Airsoft and everything going on in the Airsoft community out there in the world right now. But thank you so much for watching. If you want to know a little bit more about me, go check out my other channel, _ official Tony. It's my vlog channel. It tells you a little bit about me and my life and some other hobbies of mine. But yeah, stay tuned in, and I can't wait to see y'all again. Thanks. Bye.
I hope you enjoyed the video.
I saw more in here. Oh yeah.
Maybe you didn't. Leave a hate comment. That's 40% off.
Make sure to hate.
Yeah,
Everybody loves it when you hate.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.